Sabbath greetings, everyone. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful week. It's been a great week here. It's been a beautiful week. We've had some rain this week. Everything's all green, and we've got things starting to form some buds, and we know we're going to have some beautiful, beautiful colors coming out before too very long here. And so all is good in that area. Been a little bit chilly, but really it makes for great weather for running. Not too hot and it's not too cold, and it makes for beautiful weather when it's sunny and a little bit more cool. It makes for wonderful running weather. So at any rate, I hope you had a great week. This is of course it's been an exciting week for me. I've been, as you might be able to see to the side of me here on my desk, I've got all kinds of materials there. I've been doing quite a bit of research and preparing for both the Sabbath and for the services for the sermon, and also the Bible study that has been planned for the afternoon. And so it's just been fun. It's been a wonderful wonderful time digging into some things here, and looking forward to seeing many of you for combined services there in Kenosha for this weekend's rocket launch. Of course, that being on Sunday, the picnic and rocket launch and all that. It's an annual thing, and I don't know of a lot of people that we have coming in from outside the area, but for us here locally, it's going to be another wonderful picnic and rocket launch. I'm sure it's always very exciting. It's fun for the kids and fun for kids of all ages. So I look forward to seeing all of you that are planning on being there for that, both on the Sabbath in Kenosha and also in the area for the rocket launch on Sunday. And that's always lots of fun, and hope many of you are planning on being there. Just a couple thoughts here. It's going to be very brief tonight, but I had an email that a forwarded online article that someone sent me this week, and I found it rather interesting. I'll just give the title here, and I won't go into all that was said here, but try to make a point off of what was, the overall gist of the article here. It's from the Atlantic, and the title is "Why Some Evangelicals Are Trying to Stop Obsessing Over Premarital Sex." And if you read the article, it really is extremely telling to see just how fast the whole movement is going. This whole movement away from anything that really smacks of religion or smacks of obedience. Even in the evangelical world, the Christian world, we're talking about those that don't think, there's too many people that make such a big deal out of premarital sex. Well, who is it that makes a big deal out of premarital sex? God Himself, the Creator of all things, who created us with a magnificent purpose. And so you read these things, and it just screams of the need that this world has for righteous government that is based on law, God's perfect law of liberty, and help these people that are so confused in this world and deceived by Satan the devil. And they get all these twisted ideas and all these things in their mind. And it used to be a time, before the internet, and we'd have to look pretty hard for some of these ideas, these thoughts of man. We'll just call them thoughts. Of course, they're wrong thoughts, they're wrong ideas, they're not in line with the will of God and with the truth of God and what God wants for us and what He says is good for us. It's all askew, it's all off. It's such a damaged world. It's a sick world. And there's so much filthiness that certainly needs to be cleaned up. But I found in Proverbs 15:26, and this is kind of what I wanted to mention briefly here. It says, "The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination to the Lord, but the words of the pure are pleasant." The thoughts of the wicked are an abomination. Even the thoughts of the wicked are an abomination. but the words of the pure are pleasant. So see, all of these things now that people think, and they get all these weird ideas, and they get these perverted ideas, and now we have this medium here of the internet, where and all of these different ways that people communicate their thoughts. I mean, what is going on when these are the thoughts that you're expressing, that are so twisted? Those thoughts, to voice them is yet another thing, because then those thoughts are allowed to compromise and to corrupt the minds and the pure thoughts of other people if they try to go along with it, if they try to see some kind of reasoning in it, if they try to see that maybe there's truth in this, then their thoughts are corrupted. But this says the words of the pure are pleasant. And so even those thoughts of the wicked are an abomination. Unfortunately, many, the wicked are not silent, and they like to voice their ideas, and even as dumb as they are, and as twisted and perverted as they are. And we love them, but they're deceived. And we look forward to a time when the thoughts and intents of individuals will be streaming forth out of their mouth beautiful things, thoughts of peace and of love and purity, and all those wonderful things that we look forward to that are coming with the kingdom when Jesus Christ returns to establish His kingdom. Well, I hope you have a wonderful Sabbath. I hope your thoughts are pure, and therefore, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. The heart and the mind are connected in that way, so we have to be very careful what we allow to think on and meditate on. But we want to be very cautious. Remember Philippians 4:8, and therefore we will have coming out of our mouths nice, wonderful, pure words of righteousness and truth. And that's what we want to be focused on, certainly not only on the Sabbath, but every day of our lives. And we know very soon we'll be teaching this wonderful way of life, and this world will no longer have wicked thoughts that are an abomination to God. So I hope you have a tremendous Sabbath wherever you are. We hope to see many of you for this wonderful activity, with all the wonderful food and everything that goes along with it, the fellowship. We look forward to that. We hope you have a safe, wonderful, and profitable Sabbath wherever you are. Take care. We love you all, and we'll see you all real soon.